Another song, and then I'm gonna sit down. I do have some CDs for sale over here. And I'm gonna sing you a song. It's also off the new CD. It's about the longest running folk festival in Texas, in America, called the Kerrville Folks Festival, which I got to play at in a competition sense. They have a competition every year where you play 2 songs and then they choose you to win some prize. And I played twice. Didn't win, but that's alright. Had a good time. Got a good song out of it. 18-day festival, and put it in 5.5 minutes. So you can kind of imagine. I'm sure you've been to something like this. My name's Chet. Glad to be here, and talk to you in a bit. Festival parking lot. My brains and my nerves and my eyeballs were shot, and I drove through the grass to find a spot to park and drink a beer and unwind. I saw a whole lot of hippies, a whole lot of freaks, a handful of roadies, and even some geeks. They were running through the woods and splashing in the creeks, just having a hell of a time. When the moon was full and everybody was high on music or grass or whiskey or wine, and the guitars fiddled and the folk singers rhymed with all the God-given mind. There were new folks and old folks and kids and clowns, a bunch of guitar players carrying guitars around, looking for a place to tune up and sit down and share a song or two. There are all kinds of songs being played that night about losing a woman or winning a fight or nothing ever seeming to work out right, or just being lost in the world. There are songs about love being oh so true, songs about love being oh so blue, and some covered Willie Nelson and even U2 at one particular campsite. There are songs about dogs, songs about trains, songs about mother, songs about rain, and a song about a guy that went completely insane and lived through it to tell the tale. There were songs about drinking way too much, songs about rainbows and feelings and such, and a song about a woman that couldn't be touched, and that song made me cry. Well, one guy was funny when he sang, he danced, he flailed his hands and he grabbed his pants. He started speaking in tongues and he went into a trance, and that song freaked me out. But by 4 a.m., most are drunk and tired, and the coffee drinkers were nervous and wired, and they stumbled back to their campfires to look for their sleeping bags. They slept in tents, and trailers, and cars, or stretched out in the grass underneath the stars, pointing skinny fingers at Venus and Mars, and drifting off to sleep. They say that God protects songwriters and fools and lets us get away safely with bending the rules, and cuts us some slack so we might find a jewel in 3 chords in a melody. Well, I might be a fool that's been at it too long. I drove 900 miles to play 2 songs and hang out with people wearing kilts and sarongs who say, I love you and welcome home. But I really wouldn't have it any other way. You see, I followed my heart. I'm here to stay. I'm happy in the night and happy in the day, and make friends wherever I go. And I really shouldn't try and offer any advice except to keep on trucking with what feels nice, and brush your teeth and keep your beer on ice, and watch out for poison ivy and snakes. Try to keep in touch with your mom and dad, because after all, you didn't turn out all that bad. You're even living a life others wish they had, except for being broke most of the time. Try to stay away from people try to tell you how it is and wave around money and talk about the music biz, because they'll steal your songs and your girlfriend Liz if you just give them half a chance. Well, I guess it's about time now for me to go. I gotta start getting ready to play my show. I gotta tune up my guitar and change my clothes and write a set list down. But I do appreciate y'all listening for a while. Maybe I lightened up the mood or made you smile, but I'll be on back here after a while. So adios for now, my friends. Oh! Thanks a lot. I'm gonna sit down and tell it. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Should I play one more?
Yeah.
Play one more.
Anybody have a guitar?
You'll motor on the concept.
I've got a 5-cent nickel.
Here.
It'll be great. I wrote this about my uncles. He's passed on now. His name is Billy. He gave me a 55 GMC pickup. It's a great truck. His friends make moonshine in the hills in East Tennessee, and so I wrote this about them. It's called Whiskey Run. I've lived here in this canyon town, lived here all my life. That song's called Whiskey Run. It's on the 4-wheel low rig.
Yeah. Whiskey Run. God bless you, Uncle Bill. All right. House music.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.